Tonight is going to be different. You know why? We have a guest on the Wee Dram. Oh, what's that? Oh, good evening.
Hello.
Adam.
Ah,
How are you? Come on
excited.
in to the Wee Dram.
so happy to be here.
Have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Oh, awesome. Well, Adam,
Hi.
it's really good to have you here.
This place is wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Which
Thank you.
episode is this?
I believe we're on episode 30.
Or 29.
Fantastic.
Maybe just
Okay.
one before that. Tonight, there's a special whiskey that we're going to bring around.
Really?
And it has a bit of a connection to you, actually, Adam. And so once upon a time, Adam was into ice wines. Adam was into different things and was sort of resisting the whole single malt whiskey,
It's true.
creation of a community and doing the whole whiskey thing. But once he became a member, we're forever connected with a single whiskey. And that whiskey is actually the Ardbeg 10. So that is the whiskey that we're gonna enjoy together tonight.
It's the first one I ever brought, and it's still my favorite. Amazing.
So how did you choose the Ardbeg 10?
Back in the day, I was just in the liquor store, and I just picked the most expensive one they had at the time, which, Ardbeg was. And then the label it speaks to me. I like the greens. I like the Tolkien-esque vibe to it. Everything about it I just find appealing. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, I could sleep with the box. So you guys haven't done the Ardbeg yet.
We've never had the Ardbeg on the Wee Dram.
It does feel like the first time again.
Yeah, I know.
Just from like the box being open to the gentle pour to the color of Ardbeg. I love it. I love
Why
it.
don't you pull
No, I
that?
don't.
Come on, pull that bottle out. Pull that bottle
See
out.
how I resisted once?
That's
No. Give it to me. Never really understood this little flap part. Have you guys discussed the flap? I don't get the flap.
where they, like it's a
Like, is it-
protection, little defense?
I just
It's like
find it
shouldn't
slows
shake
me
around.
down a little.
Yes.
Look at that. A gorgeous looking bottle.
Well, it's beautiful. It's serious, and it reeks of, like, I don't know, quality, prestige. We're serious. Like,
Yeah,
we
look
are serious, and we're not messing around. So, when you think of a whiskey from Isla, first of all, we notice it's 46% alcohol by volume, which is quite a high alcohol by volume, which is very encouraging. Non-chilled filtered, so that's another aspect.
Like Miller Genuine Draft.
Yeah.
What are most of the whiskeys? Is just a 40?
40 is a minimum, 43 is common, 46 is encouraging. Above that, it almost gets a little bit like, whoa, careful. Pull this here, bring it around, get the top off. Do you want to uncork it?
Sure.
Give it a go.
Look at us together.
Ready? Ooh.
Ooh.
Little-
I want to almost dab it behind my ears.
Ooh. Heavy smoke. Serious stuff. It's on,
Yeah.
right? So let's take a look at these up in the light. What do you notice, Adam, in terms of the color of this particular Ardbeg 10?
It's very clear.
Very.
They don't have to be super brown. They're just going to wow you by their taste.
So let's just maybe bring it around the nose a little bit and see what it provides for us. Yeah.
It literally just gives me flashbacks to the few times I've been on Isla. Yeah, you're about to have a great experience.
Do you smell smoke?
Yeah.
I smell smoke. I'm trying to find something beyond just the smoky intensity of the nose, but actually I can't really discover anything beyond that. In terms of maybe a bit of wood
Yeah.
is all I can maybe get, but nothing.
Well, it's trying to say that we're PD.
Do you have any seaweed, slippery, medicinal, Band-Aid, any of that classic Isla stuff?
No.
No, me neither. Me neither.
That is wonderful. Yep, there it is. My old friend,
Talk about packing a punch and bringing it.
to the uninitiated, to the people who don't appreciate it, this would be like crazy for them.
Oh boy.
This is not your starter level. Like
No.
you don't start with this.
You don't
well,
start
I
with
guess we
this.
did.
You
already,
did.
but
You might stumble into a start at this, but you need to understand some perspective when you drink this. Yeah.
it's waves crashing on rocks,
Waves, salty water.
sheep yammering.
Sheep
it's
yammering.
Tiny little roads, bicycles, decrepit castles. That's what this is.
What I love about this whiskey is that it starts on the early parts, it's actually quite mild and it doesn't put up, there's no problems in terms of taking it in. And then once you begin to drink it, it totally envelops your mouth in a smoky, smooth experience. And then the lingering aftertaste is like, the finish on this whiskey is, it's not super complex and crazy, but it has a high singing note of like final woody, smoky intensity that just brings it and subsides, and it's perfect.
Well, I really noticed from the moment it goes into your mouth, it's like one of those, and Ardbeg would never use this advertising ploy, but like, you know, the old Pepto-Bismol commercials where you slowly feel it going all the way down, and you just, that warm, tingling sensation as it just travels right into your stomach. It's like a splendid little peaty journey.
This whiskey will cost you about $95 in the BC liquor store, and when you add your 15% tax to that, it drives it up just over $110 per bottle. So it isn't extravagantly priced, it's not cheap, but given the quality of the whiskey that's inside the bottle, and just to have the experience of drinking Ardbeg 10 and what it actually presents, it is a wonderful expression. And when you have a whiskey like this on an evening like this, it reminds you of why and what you love the most about whiskey, and this little section of Isla geography just nails it. I love the whole whiskey journey, and I love enjoying and trying different whiskeys and getting into them all, but when you come back to the ones you love the most, it's special, and I just am happy for it.
To add on to what you said, I mean, it's just a lovely, lovely Scotch, and I mean, it's more than just a whiskey at some point, right? It's a sip, it's a dram of memories, and it's just I can't even express. I'm just thrilled to be here drinking with you guys.
Adam, thank you for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
Salam Shabbat.
Salam.
Wee Dram.
And thank you for actually getting me off of ice wine and getting me into Scotch. I'm pretty sure that my life is infinitely better because I started drinking Scotch.